Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Armstrong with today's Therapeutic Talks. I'm glad that you're here visiting the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that I feel is very important. I have heard people speak on this before. It's a phrase that has been used in the world of psychology, psychotherapy, psychiatry for many, many decades, if not centuries, to describe something. And today we're going to be talking about getting out of a dark place, how to get out of a dark place. While you're in a dark place, what is a dark place, speaking on a psychological basis? Often people describe being in a dark place as a place of emotional distress, trapped in a depressive state, not able to climb out, feeling stuck, with deep emotional sadness. Okay, deep emotional sadness when it comes to being in a dark place. What we want to do today is identify ways to get out. Speaking with a friend the other day, and they were telling me how they had tried therapy, but the therapist didn't give them any solutions to their problems. I will say this to all therapists out there: be solution focused and solution based. We may not have all the answers, but if we are giving our clients something to go off of that they can work towards, we're helping them. And when our clients, or when you yourself as a client, when you're in this dark place, the best thing to do is to be descriptive as possible. Be as descriptive as possible, okay? Simply because we need to know what is going on. We need to know what you're feeling. We need to know your thoughts, your emotions behind the thoughts, the behavior behind the thoughts, the actions that were carried out. We need to know all of these things in order to help get to a solution to get you out of the dark place. Today, we're really just scratching the surface. And so what we're going to look at is this. In order to get out of the dark place, and we know what the dark place is by now, it's a deep emotional state of sadness, depression, coupled with anxiety, coupled or with a comorbidity of many things that what we would feel or deem negative. Okay, what we would deem negative. A good starting point in identifying factors that might be contributing to your feelings of despair or negativity could be your experiences from the past, or your present situation, or you have worries about the future. Any of those, okay? Life can be overwhelming. Let's just get that out the way. We know that life can be definitely overwhelming. There's no doubt about that. With life being so overwhelming, we might inadvertently bury our feelings instead of dealing with them. One thing that can help is going to therapy, because therapy can provide you a space to explore all of your emotions. Not only explore, but also process the experience at your own pace. That is a big thing. Getting out of the dark place, when you know you're in the dark place, explore the situation at your own pace and then get out of that situation, okay? Let's look at some coping mechanisms right quick, okay? First, you need to acknowledge your feelings. That is the first major big step. Acknowledging your feelings. Okay. Once you ignore your feeling, once you acknowledge your feelings, then we can begin to explore coping mechanisms like mindfulness techniques, cognitive behavioral strategies to challenge the negative thinking pattern. Keep that in mind too. The negative thinking pattern, okay? Secondly, we want to look at recovery and how not to relapse back into that dark place, okay? Recovering from a dark place psychologically isn't about just snapping out of it. It's not some kind of snafu type thing. No. It's not that. Or making it disappear overnight. We don't do that because we know that you're in an emotional state that you are needing help to get out of. Okay? It's about slowly changing how you perceive and react to your feelings, your experiences. And remember, one of the main things to remember is that when you're experiencing these things and going through these things, you don't have to do it alone. Okay? If there's a friend or someone out there that just doesn't seem to listen or something like, seek out professional help. Therapy these days is so accessible that anybody can get it. Anybody. Okay? Seek out the professional help. That way we can teach you techniques, coping mechanisms, strategies on how not to go back into that dark place. Okay? All right. Now, here's one of the main things. I said a negative thinking pattern. Being in a dark place, it starts with your thoughts. It all starts with your thoughts. In order to not go into that negative place or either come out of that negative place, your thought process has to change. Okay? Your thought process has to be something of a more positive nature so that you have something driving you to get out of that place. Okay? The best way to change some of your thought patterns is to, number one, experience outside. Okay? I'm not an outdoors person, be it that I work from home. When I'm able to get outside, I love it because I get the clean air, which, you know, we're in some air advisory warnings, but the sunlight, the elements, learn how to take things in and appreciate them more. Okay? Your thought pattern, if you can restructure and reframe your thought pattern, that dark place will become a bright place because you know that this is not where you need to be. You know this is not where you should be thought-wise. A lot of times our thought process, we're overthinking, overanalyzing, overprocessing, we become anxious, and all of these things compound upon us and we are sunken. Don't go into that place. Change how you think. It all starts with the thoughts and your thought process. Have you ever seen people who are just so negative that everything they say is negative? And then the old saying that misery loves company, because those are people who are in dark places. You don't have to be one of those people. I hope today has helped you, and I hope that you will definitely share this video. Please do. Like it, subscribe to the channel, getting back on the every Tuesday schedule rotation. I hope this has been beneficial to you. Remember, the dark place is not a permanent place. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy your week, folks. Have a great day.